Good morning, everyone. It's Therèsa Fernand, Tuesday's Charm. How is everyone doing this week? I woke up thinking about how much discord is happening, and you're seeing like all these things happening in the weather, and people are calling me left, right, and center saying, I need a reading now. Like, not can I plan for it, but I'm in distress now, or I need questions answered now. I've been feeling that way myself lately, and I've paused to understand how we work and where we're living in. So we can imagine this wheel that we have and the elements, or the directionals, if you will. So the east is where our mind operates from, and the west is our emotions, and the north is where we always say point our compass north. That's our spiritual. That's where we look for answers. That's where the universe and our God and how we connect to something that's beyond us. So that's our spiritual. And then our south is grounded in the physical. So where are we? Where are we? What are we looking for? Where do we operate from where things get too out of balance? And to find that magical working in this human body that we have, to find peace and balance and harmony, right? So where are we living? Where are we living these days? I think for myself personally, I've been living in an emotional body. So I really have been kind of hanging out in the South. And it's time for me to get out of the South and to put forth what I want and let the universe deliver it. Easier said than done, right? But take a thought. Take a moment to see where you're living, and to see if you can find that flow and to find some harmony in how you're feeling these days. Like, reflect on whether you spend more time in your emotions in the West than you do in your mind in the East, and adjust your daily life. Because being aware of these actions and these daily patterns, I realized since I've been traveling so much, I haven't been in the gym. So I put the gym clothes on today, and we're ready to go, because I'm so out of balance. I keep saying I'm off my routine. Who's off their routine? Who's off their routine? Who's off their meal plan, or the way they eat right, or the way they like to read, or they have their routine. And I know that I'm not the only one, because I have client after client calling me and saying, I'm off my game. I'm off my shit. I'm not in flow. So what are you doing to get back into harmony, to get back into flow? So I invite you to look at that this week and restore some balance, restore some harmony. And it's just the awareness of where you're living, and then the decision to step back into that. So like I said, even though I haven't gotten there yet, I decided to do Tuesday's Charm first, because I was getting later and later and later because of the time change and because of uploading. So here I am, back on track, making sure that I can facilitate the changes that I wish to see and the place that I want to be in. So let's see what else is going on. I'm just hearing struggles coming to an end. That's a good thing to hear. So there are people that are struggling, and I feel like something that you've been struggling and contemplating is coming to an end. A lot of emotions. So we are in the Cancer month anyway. The July babies, it's Cancer time. We stepped into the planetary movement of that. So happy birthday to my Cancers. That just came right up at the top. There's a lot of love in the air. So if you are experiencing connection and reconnection, I'm hearing with people, I feel like that there's a lot of love around you, and there's a lot of reconnection happening for a lot of you. A lot of keys sticking up. I feel like you're grounded in what you want to do and where you want to be. But interestingly enough, okay, so here's what I'm going to say. So the way that this is coming out is don't give up. don't give up just yet, because I'm feeling that how you've been reaching and aspiring for something that you truly wanted. This is the dreams key and the giraffe key, and I feel it's upside down, but the key is saying what you've planted is firmly rooted, and you keep looking and say, did it happen yet? Did it happen yet? This is a reminder. I'm holding on to this key. This key is my own design, and this charm was made for me. And it's actually a very important reminder for me to keep my head in the game and my eye on the prize, right? Okay. So what are we not hearing? What are we not listening to? There's divine and inner wisdom that we're kind of foregoing to the side. We're letting other things get in our head, other things get in our ear, and we've also kind of fallen to the wayside with just everyday responsibilities and the fortitude to push forward. Like the horse doesn't usually lay down. He takes the brunt of the responsibility. So this is telling me that there's some of you that are tired of just plugging along and taking the bulk of the load. So the horse is on its side and saying that there needs to be new insight in how to solve a problem. So allowing yourself to put some new insight on how to solve a problem. There's also my spiritual key. I just said today about a cycle of 12, and I asked somebody last night for some numbers, but there's a 12-week cycle that is coming to an end. Very interesting, very interesting. So this is there's about to be some movement. Get yourself in harmony. Get back into what you want to do, how you want to do it, and push forward. That's the message for this week. Realign into the harmony. And you don't have to do anything, but just put your awareness of where you're living. Where are you living? In your emotional house, your mental, your physical, or your spiritual? Because you need to have it in a constant wheel. And it's always spinning. They have to work all interchangeable and all together. So if we can find that harmony, we're going to feel a lot better. And of course, I'm always there to facilitate helping you get your wheels out of the mud and into action and motion. Hoping to motivate, move, and inspire you always. Miss you all, and thank you all for your patience with all the traveling I've been doing. Mwah. Ciao for now.